All right, good morning. Don't know if this is actually going to turn into anything, but currently it's 6:11, getting ready to head out to the track. Today we are heading to Palmer. Face the camera at me. We're going to Palmer Motorsports. It's my first time driving there. We're going to be driving in the clockwise direction. I'm gonna head out and meet up with my friends David and David. So let's get ready to head out. It must have been fate because we found other David, or one of the Davids, while on the way. So the journey continues. Okay, so I kind of have a confession. I had thought to last minute do a kind of vlog video, but I didn't actually end up filming anything. Just kind of a little bit camera shy, and I think I just really got caught up in the moment. So yeah, I didn't really film anything except for what came out of my helmet cam. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying something new. I've been watching a lot of Boss Racing, so shout out to you, Boss, and wanted to try something in a similar vein. It's been a while now since the track day, so I've had time to reflect and think about how I did. But regardless, going in, let's look at the footage first and just go through the different sessions and go from there.
brakes are good. The rear end leaves a lot to be desired.
Are you gonna make some adjustments?
We'll see, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely squirrely.
Yeah.
I can see you practicing. That was pretty good, man.
Thank you.
There's some areas where I think you could crack out a little bit wider.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, well, you know, I don't want to like, yeah, go all the way out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
You're a lot faster than I was gonna say.
Well, you thought I was going to be slow?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, they're gaining on it.
Well, it helped riding with you. I got like a lot of like ideas,
Yeah.
but I can't carry that speed like you do. That's crazy.
That's the arrow.
Also, like, my car doesn't like to trail brake.
Oh, I see. Yeah, trail braking is pretty natural in the Supra.
Like at one point I rotated the car through the downhill because I was still on the brakes, and I could feel it just like going far, and I was like, I gotta let out the brakes.
Yeah, that was so exciting. The first
oh
my god, my heart was in my throat. Oh, that was awesome. Nice save.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
No, honestly, I was off the throttle already, but like because I still have the stability half on.
Yeah.
It was like doing stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll just like with this car, I realized you just have to let it settle itself.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
stuck on
Yeah. That Porsche, right?
yeah. Also, you ignore the yellow on the street.
Ooh, me?
Yeah, they had that shit out when he was like going full.
Oh. I looked, I didn't see a yellow.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of. You gotta go to the hot pits or you can fall in. Or
How much time is left in the session?
I have no idea. I think it's because of the Porsche.
Yeah.
Like he had it right there. That's why I pointed over there.
Yeah.
And he just kept going faster.
Sorry. Whoops.
What do we do under a yellow flag?
Don't pass.
Thank you. Go.
All right, it's been a little under a week since the track day, and I just finished editing all the footage. And I've had time to think a lot about just tracking the BRZ again and things I could improve on, things that we did on the car that I was testing on that track day that I never really talked about. So now's a good time to just go over it all and to close out this video. Yeah, BRZ had been down for a while. I've just been primarily focused on drifting my IS300, so BRZ sat for a while and didn't really get much done. But when we did staggered last year at Thompson Speedway, the car would definitely get hot. It would hit oil temps around 250, hitting closer to that 260 just after 2 push laps, and that wasn't something that made me feel great. I didn't want to deal with these overheating issues. I've had some issues in the past, tried to improve the cooling of the car with like ducting, but yeah, I finally just decided it's time to 1, upgrade the radiator, and then 2, upgrade the oil cooler. I had a 19 row in there, but I actually upgraded to a 25 row. I went off SetRab on their website. They have a chart that shows your power level and oil cooler size application. So went up a size to match my power level, and yeah, the temperatures were awesome. I think the highest oil temp I saw that whole day was maybe 230 Fahrenheit. Coolant temp at speed was around 210 to 215, so not hot at all, and that was great relief. I could just focus on driving. Another mod that we had added, or that I had added onto the car, was the MCA Traction Mod, and so it changes the attachment point for the rear tow arm. BRZ FRS is the rear end is basically ripped out of a Subaru WRX. So based off the factory tow curves, when you're off throttle or a little off camber and the suspension unloads, the car definitely wants to rotate, and pushing the mounting point of the tow arms, not the tow arms, the trailing arms. Changing the mounting point of the trailing arms lower helps with the tow curve, so that you can get on throttle sooner. It causes the rear end to not be as nervous. Obviously from the footage, it's hard to get away from it completely. I think the rear end of the BRZ definitely still isn't the most confidence inspiring. I'm part of it. I have no shame in admitting that like I need more driver skill. I'm definitely not the slowest one out there, but there's a lot of time left on the table. The important thing was I just wanted to get the car home. I didn't want to hit any tire walls, as Palmer is just kind of notorious for people wrecking their cars. Granted, we were running clockwise, so it's a lot safer that way. Most of the track is running uphill rather than downhill. But yeah, I left a lot on the table. I'm still on my like 4-year-old Advan V601s, and they're only a 280 treadwear, so definitely not pushing crazy levels of grip compared to like the other 200 treadwears that were out there. Again, things to take away. I was happy with the way the car performed. Need to commit more, but again, it's taking it easy. Didn't want to break or wreck anything on the car. Actually, we ended. There was one more session that we didn't end up driving because as I came in from the 3rd session, my axles were kind of making some strange noise. And this has kind of been a reoccurring issue. If you're an FRS BRZ owner, you know that the axles are definitely an issue, that it persists on our platform, especially if you're lowered. I'm not super low, but I am lowered enough that it does tend to cause some issues, and Not that I'm like blowing through axles or anything, but I have drive shaft shop axles. They utilize a larger design, and there's just something about the quality of their axle boots. They just rip over and over and over. At this point, I'm convinced that maybe it's just cheap quality boots, a mixture of the angle of the axles and heat. Those axles do get quite hot when you're working them a ton. Yeah, I think I'm looking to do the diff riser mod to shift the differential up 20 millimeters. That will help the geometry of the axles, and I think I also want to explore doing the Gen 2 axles. So Gen 2 GR86s and BRZs, they have stronger axles that plug right into the Gen 1s. So I'm going to try that. Just moving away from aftermarket axles. I just want to go back to stock axles that I know will work and they're high quality. But yeah, this was something new. I wanted to try this and not just upload just the driving footage, although that's mostly what it ended up being. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below. What'd you like? What didn't you like? How's my driving? And yeah, hope to see you in future videos.